Hey guys, before we get started, if you enjoy these videos, please like, share, subscribe. Please, please, please. It really helps out the channel. Appreciate it. I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. Today we're back out on the range. We're going to do a little chrono shooting, a little experiment to see exactly how much velocity we're losing from barrel length. Most people will argue that more velocity is going to get more performance out of the bullet, more energy on the target, more effective shot basically. So if we're going with a shorter barrel and we're giving up some velocity, how much velocity are we giving up? And I have a variety. We'll do 38, 357, 9mm, and shotgun slugs, and just read off the chrono and see how we do. We'll fire 3-shot groups because if you know about chronos, they're well, the bullets themselves are going to run slightly different speeds, and sometimes chronos will give you different readings for different chronos, different weather, whatever. So this is just what we have today. This is not necessarily, what you're going to get if you try to duplicate this. But just to give you an idea of how much velocity you're actually giving up with a shorter barrel. So one quick thing talking about barrel lengths. If you don't know, on a revolver, the barrel length is measured for the actual length of the barrel. So this was a 2-inch gun. I think it's 2 1/4 or something. But they would be talking about this distance here. While on a semi-automatic, they measure the entire length of the barrel, which includes the chamber. So that is what it is. Just a little bit of trivia there for you. So first we're going to shoot some 38s out of a 2-ish inch revolver. See what we get. I'm going to write them down real quick. 877, 920, 879. All right, and these are Federal Hydroshock plus B plus for those of you that are keeping track. And now same bullet, same day, obviously a few seconds apart, with a 4-inch. See what we get velocity wise with basically twice as much barrel. 1016. We'll talk about all these numbers at the end and what they mean. What kind of average we get. 986. 997. All right. Now we're going to go back to the 2-inch. We're going to shoot 357s instead of 38, so we should get more velocity. Now, if you've never shot a 2-inch 357, especially an airweight like this Ruger, I don't recommend it. It's not any fun. But these are the things I do for you guys. 1135. 1117. 1183. And again, for you ammo guys, this is a Winchester 125 grain jacketed hollow point. Again, we'll do the same thing, same ammo with the 4-inch gun. $14.49. 14.37. 14.68. All right, next we're going to move to 9mm. We'll start with a relatively short barrel gun. This is a SIG P365. And we're shooting Federal Hydroshocks. We'll be shooting the same bullet for all the 9mm. We'll just do a few different ones, just like we did with the other revolvers. 1108. 927. 908. That's an interesting spread there. All right, next we'll move to the Glock 17, more or less the full size 9mm. 920. 1080. And 925. All right, lastly in the 9mm, we're going to do the MP5 just because it has a 9-inch barrel, you know, much longer than any normal pistol you'd be carrying on duty. But again, just to see the difference you're going to get from the bigger velocity, or the bigger barrel rather. So 947, 1202, and 951. And lastly, we'll do some 12 gauge slugs out of a 14-inch barrel and an 18-inch barrel. So, you know, about a 4-inch difference. Now this is, again, these are the things I do and sacrifice for you guys, my wonderful audience, because this gun's no fun shooting a slug trying not to shoot the chronograph. 1113. 1124. 1131. And lastly, the 18-inch gun with the same, and again, these are the Federal Premium Tactical Rifle Slug, low recoil. So I don't know how they achieve that, whether it's a lighter slug or less powder, but didn't seem like light recoil in the 14-inch gun. 1156. 1154. That's very consistent. And 1168. All right, guys, we'll crunch these numbers and be right back and tell you what we think we learned. All right, so there's the numbers, guys. And real quick, the 2 to the 4-inch revolver is the biggest difference, especially in 357. We're talking 300 feet per second difference. Now, the 9mm, I made a little boo-boo there. I'll claim it. I mixed in some 115s and 124s, so that's why I got significantly different speeds. But I figured that out and eliminated those and went with the average there. The 9mm between a 3.7-inch, a 4.5-inch, and almost a 9-inch in the MP5 had the smallest amount of difference, really. As you can see from the numbers there, there's just a handful of feet per second difference. So, yeah, is there a significant difference in velocity with like a little bitty 2-inch pocket revolver versus a full-size gun? Yeah. But with your smaller but not tiny compact guns like that 365 XL, now the regular 365 I think has a 3.1-inch barrel, so that might be a little different. And again, if you do this with your guns and your ammo and your weather and your chrono, you're going to get slightly different results. Honestly, the thing that surprised me most was the consistency of the Federal slug, so good for them. But anyway, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.